What's going on, everybody? It's kind of a different start to a video than I usually do. But we're on the 93 Storm. I finally brought it to the garage. I brought the 400 up to the garage. I wanted to get this going, so but it's definitely in a different spot than it usually is. Usually I started with the hood and everything's on it. This is already kind of taken apart already. I already got the pipe off. Bumper, nose cone. So, but yeah, I thought I'd just update you all. So, I'm going to be taking, I want to rebuild it, yes. I want to make the sled nice. Do I know how far I'll go into that rebuild? No. I'm not gonna take all the rivets out, put new rivets in, drill some holes in the skid. Let's use a reference like Todd Klein. I'm not gonna go that in depth. I still like to be able to drive my sleds. He does, but in my eyes, I hate to see something that nice get used. So I'm gonna make it look nice, but I still wouldn't feel bad about driving it. I'm gonna take all the decals off. We'll do that. I'll probably paint the chassis. It's not gonna be sanded down, make it look pretty. It's just gonna be your standard coat. I am still gonna take the front. I'll take the front suspension off. I'll take the motor out, so then I can, I'll clean it. I'll clean it good, but I'm not gonna make chrome the side of the chassis. I ain't gonna do none of that. But I'll clean it up, get all the grease off, make it look presentable. I did say in the last video that I made of the Storm, I have parts coming for it, and I would make an update on it. It's been a long day at work. So, I'm just going to do a quick skim. I'll do that in a little bit. I have a couple of things I noticed while taking it apart. I'm going to have to rivet these back in. I seen it got pushed. So maybe I had a little bit of a fender bender. But 2 little rivets I ain't gonna complain about. I might even leave it how it is. That's how the nose cone was mocked up. It looked pretty straight. But we'll see. I do unfortunately have to find original airbox. I have one. Same with the wiring harness. I do believe I have one as well that I could get from the same guy. Hopefully I'll still be able to get it. I didn't send in the money yet, like I was going to. But that's what it is. If he sells it, he sells it. There's nothing I can do about it. I like these clamps. Maybe we'll do some, because I got pink aftermarket stuff, but I don't want to go overboard with pink. It looked good, but I don't think painting the clamps and stuff. I have an idea for the rear bumper, or not rear bumper, the rear snow flap. I'll show you. So I'm taking this off. I have a decal set to make the lettering pink, but I have a rivet gun, but I think I'm gonna put bolts in, and I might paint the edge of the bolts pink. Obviously wear and tear, it's gonna wear over time, but I think it might look good. Maybe back there, because it's not gonna really be a lot of pink back there. So I think that would look good. And then I gotta get some nice bolts for this. That was like that when I bought it. I gotta find my rewind rope handle, get that done. I mainly just want to clean the sled up and make it runnable. I'm gonna not touch the motor. I'm gonna leave the motor how it is. I checked the pistons on the exhaust side. They're not scratched. Well, okay. The bottom of this one, you can start seeing tiny little grooves, but that's about it. So that's not bad. I mean, obviously a wear and tear over time. I'll have to redo it eventually. I'll definitely try to see if I can take the clutch off. See if I can get it sanded, making it look nice. And we'll go from there. Like, maybe sand this down, paint it, make it look a bit newer. I mean, I definitely like to sand all this off. That's bad. Like that, I'll clean up. But yeah, I mean, it's coming off great. I have a buddy who might sandblast the fronts, and then a nice overlapping. So like this stuff, your arms, and that probably pink. Pink might look good. So, but yeah, I mean the good thing these aren't your trailing arms aren't routed out. If I can find 8-inch Fox shocks, I'll definitely put them in the front. Otherwise, I'm not going to really care about it. But this whole spring shocks, I might have the shocks get sent out to get rebuilt. But I don't have the funds to be able just to ship everything out and get it all back. I mean, everybody complains. Some people I know have said, you know, you always buy these sleds and stuff, and you never have, and then you're out of money, and then you sell it, then you have money, and then you redo it. Well, I keep trying to reinvest to get extra funds. Like all the parts I bought for this is just purely from me flipping sleds. I wouldn't have the funds to be able to buy it. So, but yeah, there's a handlebar set on eBay. Because, I mean, I could obviously redo this, but then it comes to the wiring and too lazy. You know, you got all this wiring mess, and I don't plan on driving this much, but I know my hands don't get cold. So I might not even run hand warmers. You know, it's not too hard to add on in the future. So, but let's see some parts I got for it. So I got a SKS Storm bumper, luckily. Yeah, I mean, I probably could cover the decal. The decal doesn't look faded. And then just spray paint the bumper. Probably do that. That's just extra. I found a hole. I got a 93 Storm chain case. So that's nice. I just had to find the gear. This is obviously just the Storms. I have a full new one remade with the seat, so that's good. Don't mind the mesh. Couple of little for the carbs. Here's where the goodies are. I got the pink Indy taillight, Spark Tech headlight cover, a whole bunch of little decals. I'm debating if this goes on your front of your nose cone, and if I paint this pink, but I don't know how much this would restrict the air coming into the motor. I mean, the motor already gets pretty hot. So if I put this into it, I don't know how much worse that would be. And then I just have a pink skid plate. So I'm going to run without decals for now. I want to, before I put the decals on, I want to find somebody who can do it spot on. And I'm going to be completely honest, my eyesight for decals isn't that greatest. I'm all kind of woppy. So I want to be able to find somebody who could do that for me, or one of my family members who are in the auto body business and that paints and whatnot, have them do it for me. So that's kind of about it with the Storm. I thought I'd just give you all an update. As of now, nothing from this under the skid is coming out. The skid looks pretty good underneath. The shock moves. I'm gonna do the top, and then if the bottom starts to bug me, then I'll do the bottom. But I'm just gonna leave the bottom of the skid how it is itself. That can be another build series where I build this skid. So but yeah, that's about it where we are with the Storm. I came out. Oh, goodness. I came out just for a little while tonight to give you guys an update and just be able to kind of putz away at it a little bit more. So I hope you guys are all excited for this build as much as I am. It's gonna be a process. I'm sure I'm gonna have different sleds come in the garage before I do this, but I'm going to try my hardest to get this as fast as I can done and just be able to ride it this winter, because snow is already starting to fall up here. No, I'll be gone here in a couple of days, but winter is promising as of now. But I'm gonna stop rambling on, wrap up the video. But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoy. There is a possibility, real quick, that if this motor does blow, it's either gonna get a nice rebuild, or I have somebody who's got another motor and that one has some good stuff done to it. I know these motors are real finicky if you touch them, so I don't really want to touch it. So I'm just gonna leave it. We see how she does, and yeah. Oh, I keep rambling on, but up there, I have a DG Stinger for the Storm, and real quick, it's a little bit better mesh, and I got also SLP ultralight skis for the Storm. So I'll light up the front end a bit, help with it. So, all right. But hope you guys all enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video.